Good evening, everyone. We're at Rochester John Marshall High School, ready to bring you some Big Nine Conference basketball, boys style. Faribault Falcons look to have Brewer Wolf back. He's missed the last several games. They have lost, let's see here, they have lost 3 straight. John Marshall has just 4 wins on the season, 3 in the conference, and they have lost 4 straight. So somebody is going to end a losing streak here tonight. And, of course, we hope it's the Faribault Falcons. Faribault warming up on the basket to my left. The band is playing behind that basket. And the John Marshall Rockets are warming up on the basket to my right. JM comes into this game with a record of 3-14 in the conference. They're 4-19 overall. The Faribault Falcons are 7-11 in the league, and they are 8-14 overall on the season. Looking at the Big Nine Conference standings coming into tonight. And that's not what I wanted to push. These pop-up ads drive me nuts on my phone. Rochester Mayo's in first place. They have a 2-game lead over Northfield and a 3-game lead over Owatonna. Then it's Mankato East. Those 4 teams have double-digit wins in the conference. And then Rochester Century is 8-8. Austin is 8-9. Faribault is 7-11. Mankato West is 6-11. 5-10 is Albert Lee. Red Wing is 4-11. 5-15 are the Winhawks. And John Marshall is 3-14. Again, that's in Big Nine conference play. There are no less than 6 teams in the Big Nine that have double-digit wins on the season. I always say if you have double-digit wins, you've had a good season. Not necessarily outstanding, but good. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Top 4 teams all have double-digit wins. And then you've got Austin with double-digit wins. And Mankato West has double-digit wins overall on the season. The hottest team in the league right now is Owatonna. They've run 8 straight games. They have been on an absolute tear. I know Coach Hildebrandt, I talked to him shortly before we hit the airwaves, and he's hoping for much better things than what they had at Winona last week. Or was that earlier this week? I don't remember. And the Winhawks kind of won going away in that one. And so again, the return of Brewer Wolf should make things a little bit easier for the Faribault Falcons. Our All Prep Sports Boosters bring you our broadcast tonight. H&R Block with offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville will bring you all of our statistics. I try to track down turnovers and points off turnovers and all that good stuff. And those are important statistics, I think. Not that rebounding isn't, but it's kind of hard to keep track of that. In addition to the scoring and the points in the paint and all that good stuff that we try to track down for you. The JV game was really not much of a game. John Marshall had running time in the second half and defeated the Falcons by a score of 69-26. They had 3 different guys on the JV for John Marshall that had dunks in the game.
Discover the finest jewelry collection in southern Minnesota, right in downtown Kenyon at Todd G. Jewelry. With an extensive selection to suit every style and budget, you'll find everything from timeless watches and elegant jewelry to unique money clips and more. Personalize your gift with a custom engraving. Add a name, a special message, or both to make it truly one of a kind. Because you don't want just any diamond. You want a Todd G. Jewelry diamond.
Finding health insurance doesn't have to be stressful. For 35 years, Beth Fanning-Hange at Fanning & Associates has been helping people navigate their problems with confidence. Beth takes the time to truly get to know her clients, meeting in person, not leaving you on hold or handing your information off to strangers. She'll compare plans from multiple providers to find the best fit for your needs. And if you just want to know whether you're paying too much, she'll review that too. Call Beth at Fanning & Associates in downtown Dodge Center. Your consultation is free.
Fresh weekly savings are at Cashwise Foods. Serve up tender Four Brothers top sirloin steak for $7.99 each. Or slow cook Four Brothers premium all-natural country-style pork ribs, only $1.99 a pound for a comfort food favorite. Complete the meal with Farmer's Promise russet potatoes. Just $1.99 for a 5-pound bag. And don't miss the BOGO sale on pantry staples you use every day. Remarkable quality, incredible value. Cashwise.
File your taxes with expert help at H&R Block in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. Their tax preparers average over a decade of tax preparation experience. The awesome thing these days is you put the information together, drop it off, and if your preparer has any questions, they'll call you. It's fast and so easy. H&R Block, Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville, where you get your maximum refund guaranteed.
Well, for those of you who may be interested in the girls' state hockey tournament, I don't know if, I kind of like hockey and I'm a basketball fan. The Dodge County Wildcats, the defending Class A champions, were defeated earlier today in the semifinals by a score of 6-5 in overtime. And then the next game was pretty thrilling too, with a 3-2 win. And I think it was Breck that won the second game. I didn't bring that with me, and I probably should have. State championships will be tomorrow. Of course, the semifinals in Class AA are this evening at Grand Casino Arena in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Harley's Auto Salvage has been in business over a half-century, serving people through their Like Magic nationwide parts locator. New and used auto parts. Check out their large supply of new and used tires. 30-day warranty on electronics, 60-day warranty on all motors and transmissions with extended warranties available.
Cody here with Harley's Auto Salvage. Haven't been here in a while? Stop in and check out our drive-thru recycling building. You can recycle your aluminum cans, copper, brass, and metal. And of course, we're always here to help you get that newer used auto part. Harley's Auto Salvage.
As a business owner, do you have a game plan in place to stay focused on safety and preventing claims? Let our team help support your business. Federated Insurance offers a customizable lineup of industry-specific coverages and risk management services to help you continue your winning streak. At Federated Mutual Insurance Company, it's our business to protect yours. Rated A+ Superior by AM Best Company.
Check out these hot deals at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna and watch the savings add up. Get all-natural, thick-cut, bone-in Iowa pork chops for $2.49 a pound. USDA Choice Bacon-Wrapped 8-ounce sirloins for $6.99 each. Van de Kamp's Fish, $5.98. 1-pound packages of Fairway Butter, $2.77. And Sara Lee Butter Bread or Fairway Cottage Bread, only $1.99. Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 9 p.m.
Minnesota Coaches Incorporated is proud to transport teams, athletes, cheerleaders, and coaches, getting you to the game all season long. Since the 1930s, they've been your trusted full-service charter planner, serving local communities with safe, reliable travel. From private charters and school trips to tour groups, sports teams, and church outings, they've got you covered. Minnesota Coaches Incorporated. Full-service travel with peace of mind. Visit minnesotacoaches.com or call 507-334-5121 today.
Well, both teams are warming up. They're winding down the warm-up clock here. It won't be long, and they'll be introducing the starting lineups for tonight's game between the Rochester John Marshall Rockets and the Faribault Falcons here in Med City, Rochester, Minnesota. Of course, the Rockets are coached by Jim Daly, who was a coach for a number of years at Rochester Lourdes before coming over here. Took a very good team to the state tournament last year, if I remember right. Maybe it was 2 years ago, but I think it was last year. And they were really good. Their point guard was just lightning quick. And, of course, Eric Hildebrandt is the head coach of the Faribault Falcons. They're heading to their locker room as they set the clock at 18 minutes for the first half. And I don't know if there's a senior night or something. I think that's why the band is here. And some young men have some scripts like they're going to read to salute their seniors. They have 1, 2, 5 seniors on this team. 5 seniors.
Welcome to John Marshall High School and Senior Night. Tonight we take a special moment to recognize and celebrate our senior players, managers, and their families. These seniors have dedicated many hours to this program, showing commitment, perseverance, and pride in representing John Marshall. Their time and effort and leadership have left a lasting impact on our team and our school. We thank their families for their support, encouragement, and sacrifices that they made moments possible. First up in the lineup is number 24, Sabi Bott. Sabi is joined by his mom, Michael Lee, and his dad, Sabi. Sabi's been playing basketball for 10 years. His nickname is QB. His favorite memory was going to state and winning the section title. Advice for underclassmen: lead in every aspect of life. Sabi's post-high school plans are to attend Winona State to play football and major in exercise science. Good luck, Sabi.
Introducing number 2, Aiden Crockett. Son of Carla and Andre Crockett. He's been playing basketball for 12 years. His nickname is AC. His favorite basketball memory is going to state last year. Some advice for underclassmen is to be grateful for every opportunity and take advantage of the time that you have. And he plans to study business management.
Our next senior on the list is Carson Gittiger, accompanied by his parents, Stephanie and Greg, with his sister Kennedy. Carson's been playing basketball for 11 years. His nickname is Little Country. His favorite basketball memory is going to state. Something that he has, some advice he has for the underclassmen are cherish your time and make memories. And some of his post-high school plans are to go to the U of M to study business.
Next we have Max Shad. His parents, Paul Shad and Shannon Shad, are walking in back. Mac has been playing basketball for 10 years. Everybody on the team calls him Mac Attack. His favorite basketball memory was winning the section championship last year against Lakeville North. His advice for underclassmen is to be the toughest and hardest worker on the court because over time it'll pay off. After high school, Mac plans to go to Mankato for finances.
Alright, next up we have our managers. First off, Preston, accompanied by his mom, Alexandra, and his stepdad, Jamal. Preston played basketball for 3 years. His nickname is Prez. His favorite memory is traveling with his friends and playing AAU. Advice for underclassmen is be consistent and give 100%. Post-high school, Preston plans to go to college and try to enjoy it. Next up, we have Devontae. Devontae is being accompanied by his mom, Melissa. And Devontae has been playing basketball for 13 years. His nickname is D-Money. His favorite basketball memory is watching the state games last year. Advice for underclassmen is take advantage of every opportunity that is given to you. Devontae's post-high school plans are to go to SDSU for college. Thank you for attending tonight's game and celebrating our seniors with us. We appreciate your support. Go Rockets!
Young man did a very good job there, and now we're ready for, as the Falcons are coming back on the court.
Our gymnasium of John Marshall High School for a Big Nine Conference basketball.
We got a band here, so I'm going to keep it right here for the national anthem because I'm sure they're going to play it. And I love having a band in a game. Adds so much atmosphere.
The Rocket Band under the direction of John Soderbergh.
Here's the Rocket Band. There you have the national anthem.
Varsity game for the Faribault Falcons. Number 5, Kristen McDonald. Number 10, Ryan Kreager. Number 12, Liam Redmond. Number 22, Wolf Brewer. And number 54, Brandon Patricia. The Falcons are coached by Eric Hildebrand. The starters for the John Marshall Rockets. Number 2, number 3, Carson Gibbons. Number 11, Ryan Shaw. Number 20, Jackson Bailey. And number 24, Sidney Bob. Rockets are coached by Jim Daly.
Well, we're set to get this underway. Falcons in their white with green and black trim, and the Rockets in their home red with black and white trim. It says JM in bold letters at midcourt here at the John Marshall Gym, which has not changed much over the years. This has been here a long time. I mean, a long time. So Kreager, 6'10" senior for the Falcons, will jump against, it appears, Shad, who's a 6'6", or no, a 6'4" senior, and Kreager controls tap. Brandon Petritzky gets the ball, moves right to left on your radio dial, goes right in and scores. Petritzky goes right in and scores. Doesn't have the ball handling pressure that he had when Brewer Wolf was out, and I think that'll free him up to do some more scoring, which they desperately need. The Falcons not scoring a lot. Well, neither does John Marshall. They only average 49 points a game. They give up 62. The Falcons are giving up 67 while they score 60. And then we're going to have a foul way out front on Liam Redmond. So Redmond gets called for the foul. And they'll inbound it right across from where we're at. We're right behind the scorer's table on the floor. It's frankly a horrible view, but it's what it is. Out front with the basketball for John Marshall is Jackson Daly. They get in the paint and on the baseline and a wide open layup. Savvy Bath gets the layup and we're tied at 2. A bad pass. Gonzalez throws it out of bounds. That's been the bugaboo for the Falcons here this season in their losses is turnovers. Bringing the ball up, John Marshall, again left to right on your radio dial, running a high offense. Going in the lane, a nice scoop pass, and there's another layup, but he missed it. Gets them put back, no good. Rebound, Wolf has it. Wolf will get it to Petrichka. Coach Hildebrand telling his team to run. Petrichka gets it back out front to Wolf. Wolf looks, passes it on the right wing to Redmond. I don't think he was ready for it. Gets it in the corner to Gonzalez. Over the top of the defense in the corner. Petrichka for 3. It's no good. Rebound, Wolf goes up off glass and scores, but they're going to call foul on Wolf. Yeah, they called a foul on Brewer Wolf. He tipped it to himself, and I frankly did not see him contact the other guy, but obviously the official did. So we're tied at 2, and he's got a much better vantage point than I do. And there's no question about that. I got guys sitting in front of me and everything else. As John Marshall runs that high offense. Almost looks like they're practicing the weave. They get to the free throw line. It's knocked away, and we're going to have a tie-up, and possession arrow goes John Marshall way. We're tied at 2, just a little more than 2 minutes into this game. Again, the JV was won by John Marshall in running time, 69-26. They had 3 different guys have slams in the game. A couple of them had multiple slams. And I'm not kidding. Here's a 3. It's no good. Rebound high in the air. Kreager gets that one. Passes it over to Wolf. Wolf brings it across midcourt with a right-handed waist-high dribble. Gets it back out front to Petrichka. He'll hand it off now to Gonzalez. Gonzalez dribbles to his left. Gets it back on the right side to Redmond. Back to Gonzalez. On the left side, they go with it. Under the basket in attack mode was Kreager. And we're going to have a foul, I think. Well, I guess not. Yeah, no, we are going to have a foul. It's going to be on Shad, his first. So the Falcons will inbound it underneath their own basket. Redmond with the white headband will inbound it underneath the Falcon basket, right in front of the John Marshall band. Man, they didn't just leave. I like that. Sometimes you see them leave when they do their intro thing. Kind of like the band being there the whole game. Pass goes to Gonzalez. Back out front, they get with it to Wolf. Wolf passed it in the left corner. There's 13 seconds on the shot clock. Kreager wanted to attack the basket. He missed it. Petrichka gets the rebound. He'll pass it out front to Redmond with 5 seconds on the shot clock. They better hurry. 3, 2. They're not going to get it off. They had no clue how much time was on the clock. Second turnover already for the Falcons. We're tied at 2, about 3 minutes into the game. As running the ball up the floor. We got a new guy already in there for John Marshall. Pass goes on the left wing. They're looking to get it inside again. Shot blocked. Gonzalez blocked it in the middle of the paint. Now they're going to go right side. Shots up, and it's blocked by Kreager. Coming back out front is John Marshall. He gets ahead of steam, dribbles to his right, steps back, shoots, misses. Rebound taken down by Petrichka. Coach Hildebrand says, let's go. Petritschka brings it across midcourt, hands it off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez on the right side to Redmond, gets it in the corner, and it's knocked away, and it's going to be a foul on John Marshall. It's going to be Shad's second. Shad is a 6'4" senior. 14:22 to go in this first half. We're tied at 2. Redmond will inbound it underneath the Falcon basket. They go right to left on your radio dial. Out front, they get the ball to Kreager. He'll hand it off to Petritschka. Got a screen from Kreager. Goes left side, and he traveled. Yep. Third turnover by Faribault. Well, a low-scoring game would obviously benefit John Marshall. They only average 49 a game. So Faribault's got to start filling it up. Under the basket, shots up. Kreager blocked it. The John Marshall fans thought there was a foul. Petritschka went in, and he was fouled. Went in for a left-handed layup. He'll get free throws. Going to be on Aiden Crockett. He's a 6-foot senior. So Petritschka, the 6'3" senior, who has their only points, makes the first free throw. It rims in. The other one is good. Twice off iron. He's got all 4 of the Falcon points. It's Petritschka 4, John Marshall 2. 13:51 to go. John Marshall, constant movement on that high offense. They get in the paint, abandon that, get it back out front. They're looking to attack all the time. They get it back out front. Coach Hildebrandt saying get the arms up. Down the lane, scoops blocked by Kreager out of bounds. He was going to scoop the shot, and Kreager came over and swatted it like Goliath on the top of the Eiffel Tower. Not at my basket, he says. Wolf's going to get a breather here. Good to see him back. John Marshall inbound it. And, well, I don't know what happened, but they're giving the ball to Faribault. Again, we have the very worst possible place to watch a game from. We're behind both benches and the scoreboard. But it's where they put you. Petritschka dribbles to his right, goes in, scoops it off glass, missed it. Rebound taken out by John Marshall. They come back up the floor with Faribault up 4-2. Not quite 5 minutes into this game. Neither team is exactly filling the hoop. As keeping the dribble for John Marshall was Daly. Gets it underneath. $13 minutes exactly to go in the half. 4-2 Faribault. John Marshall inbounds it. At the free throw line, looking to dribble penetrate. Now here's a three, and it's good. Hitting the triple for John Marshall is Will Ruzick. He's a sophomore, 6'6". We got another foul on John Marshall. It's going to be on Ruzick. So at the free throw line, it's going to be Ryan Kreager. Wears number 10 in his uniform, and swish. So we're tied at 5 with 12:37 to go in the first half. Second free throw is also good. Both swishes. 4 for 4 from the free throw line of the Falcons. That's a good sign. They've struggled there on the season, so that's telling me they're focused. Coming flying up the floor is Crockett with the basketball. Gets it out front. Again, they look to attack all the time. Shots up, no good. Rebound yanked down by Kreager. He'll get it over to Petrichka, who will bring the ball up the floor with a right-handed waist-high dribble now between the legs. Goes to the top of the key. Passes it to Kreager. He's way out front. Gets it to Gonzalez. He's on the right wing. Kreager sets a pick. Gonzalez on the left side to Petrichka. Petrichka out front as Laquan Medei's in the game. Gonzalez goes down the lane. Kicks it in the corner to Redmond. Here's Kreager for three. It's in and out. No good. Rebound by John Marshall. 6-5. Falcons lead it. As John Marshall comes flying up the floor, he almost lost the dribble as he was bringing it up Crockett. Crockett will dribble to his left. He'll pass it out front. They dribble the right side of the lane underneath Kreager. He decides not to shoot there. Here's a 14 seconds on the shot clock. A 5-footer's no good. Rebound. Kreager was challenged, and they're going to say it's Faribault basketball. Wolf's going to check back in here. Laquan Medei is on the floor for the Faribault Falcons, and we got a timeout with 11:28 to go in the first half. John Marshall and Faribault here in Rochester. The score, 6-5 in favor of the Falcons.
Looking for raw power and rugged performance? Look no further than Coyote. These tractors don't quit, and neither should you. From sunrise to sundown, Coyote keeps you moving. Built tough, priced right, and ready for action. That's the Coyote way. So gear up and get to your local Coyote dealer today. Stop in and check out the full line at your local Coyote dealer, Northland Farm Systems, 2250 Austin Road in Owatonna. Online at northlandfarmsystems.com.
JMO's Bowl in Faribault is this area's fun center. Bowling is a great exercise and can be enjoyed by the young and old. Birthday party packages are available for kids and adults. JMO's, where you always strike a great meal, has incredibly delicious food. Homemade pizzas, the ribs are out of this world, drop off the bone good. JMO's is always looking for quality employees with a variety of jobs available. So take a trip to JMO's Bowl in Faribault. It'll put a smile on your face. Maybe your tummy too.
Petrichka 3 from the top of the key is no good. And we're going to have a foul on Medei. And there's no question he was all over the back of the Rocket. His first. 6-5, Faribault leads it with 11:10 to go in the half. Man, oh man, not a lot of scoring in this game. Oh boy. Ball's kicked as they tried to post-enter it. They tried to attack that basket a lot, but with Kreager down there, it's tough sledding. Faribault at least has kept him down there, so he's kind of a deterrent to go to the basket. Now the official is stepping in between Medei and also the John Marshall Rocket Crockett. I don't know if they were jawing at each other or what, but the official's talking to him. As John Marshall inbound it underneath their own basket. They bounce it in the corner, get it back out front. Driving in the lane, shots up off glass, no good. Rebound, Wolf. Wolf's got a big old brace on his left knee. That's what he was out with, a knee injury. He's had ankle problems too. As he passes it out front to Kreager. Kreager to Gonzalez, swings it on the left side. Driving baseline, Petrichka missed the layup. Man, oh man, it was wide open and he missed it. Coming back the other way is John Marshall. Pass goes in the lane. Falcons clinging to a 1-point lead. Another scoop shot that's blocked by Kreager, and they're going to give him 2 shots. It's going to be on Medei. His second.
Foul number 2.
So Cullen Cox is going to come in for Faribault. Cox is a senior, 6'2". The free throw is made by Crockett. So we're tied at 6. If he makes this, John Marshall will have the lead. 10:27 to go. And the Rockets have just 3 wins in the conference and 4 wins on the season. So Crockett's second free throw on this senior night is a line drive swish. 7-6, John Marshall. So Wolf will jog the ball up across midcourt. Dribbles to his right. Went in the lane, and shots missed under the basket. I think that was Petrichka. I really didn't see it, to be honest. Blocked out by Coach Daly here because he's right in front of me. They throw it on the left wing. Does John Marshall. 7-6. Here's a little hook shot, no good. Rebound taken down by Wolf. Wolf will bring the ball up, passes it all the way down the floor to Petrichka. Gets in attack mode, spins. He's on the right block. He's going to whip it on the left side to Cox. Now in the corner, back to Cox. They get it into Kreager, and he's going to slam it home. Took a dribble and slammed it home. The flush, and it's 8-7 Faribault. And they got to get to that, right? Nobody can stop him if he get the ball down low. Nobody. Pass goes on the right wing. They get it down on the block. John Marshall passes it out front for three. It's no good. Kind of a brick. Rebound taken down by Kreager. Three was missed by Geidinger, a senior. Petrichka dribbles to his right and loses the ball. I think they're going to give it to the Falcons. Cox will inbound it. No, Kreager will inbound it. This is where I want him right in the lane, man. Just throw him an alley-oop, boom, dunk. Wolf gets it on the right wing, gets it back out front to Wolf. Passes it left side to Cox. He'll lob it into Kreager. Layup is good.
Number 10, Ryan Kreager scoring.
He's got 6. It's 10-7 Falcons. There's the Rockets. Throw up another three, and this one's good. It's Daly, second triple. And all of a sudden, we're tied at 10 with 8:30 to go in the half. You heard me right, 10. 10 whole points. Cox in the left corner, passes it out front. Redmond swings it to Kreager. They get it in the corner. Cox for three. It's a brick. Rebound taken down by John Marshall. As coming out of there with it for JM is Akit J. Williams. He's a 6'2 junior. They bounce it. Free throw line extended right is John Marshall, moving left to right. Circling the lane. Pass goes in the left corner, and we're going to have a foul called on Cox. As he reached in. His first. Coach Daly's going to take a timeout for JM. We're tied at 10 with 7:56 to go in the first.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault is a proud sponsor of all area athletics. Are you ready for your game day party? From USDA choice steaks and fresh produce to snacks and delicious meat and cheese trays, Fairway has everything you need to fuel your crew. Shop online for easy curbside pickup or check out their weekly ad in store. They're open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. for all your grocery needs. Good luck to all area athletes from Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault.
Well, the Rockets going to break their huddle. The Falcons have broken theirs. We're tied at 10 with 7:56 to go in the first half of this very low-scoring game. And as I said before, a low-scoring game behooves John Marshall. They only score 49 a game, and they give up 62. And Faribault averages 60 and gives up 67. Daly bounces it out front. Now they go in the lane, shots up, floaters, an air ball. Rebound taken down by Kreager. Didn't even come close to hitting the iron as Wolf brings it up the floor, right to left on your radio dial. Brewer Wolf, who is introduced as Wolf Brewer. Petrichka out front to Kreager for three. It's good. He's got 9 of the 13 points. It's 13-10, and he really can have a heyday inside if they just get him the ball. And then be aggressive. go to the basket. Pass goes inside. It's stolen away by Wolf. John Marshall's first turnover. Wolf goes in the lane, scoops it up, reverse, no good. Kreager gets the miss, puts it back up, misses, and puts it back up and in. And he's got 11 points already. It's 15-10. Bounce pass in the lane, shot's good. And that was shot too quickly for Kreager to get up off the floor in the middle of the paint by Shad. And it's 15-12, Faribault. Wolf passes it to Petrichka, drives right side, was going to go in. I thought he was going to maybe try to slam it, and he got fouled from behind. At least I thought it was a foul. Guy tried to block a shot from behind. I guess not. So the Falcons will inbound it underneath their basket. Here's Petrichka on a three. It's in and out, no good. Rebound, put back up, no good by Cox. 15-12 Faribault with 6:13 to go in the half. As John Marshall again gets in attack mode. They look to pass it way out front. It's going to be an over and back, I think. No, it's a travel. Still a turnover. They'll inbound the ball. Wolf right in front of the John Marshall Rocket bench. Out front to Petrichka. Bibbles right, hands it off to Wolf at the top. Not far from the mid-stripe. He dribbles down the paint, lost the ball, got it back. Kreager with 5 seconds on the shot clock. Wolf takes one dribble, shoots a 10-footer, misses. Rebound taken down by, well, who'd they give the ball to? I think they're giving it to the Falcons. 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go. It's 15-12 Faribault. This game has kind of set back a basketball a few years in terms of the scoring. As Cox rifles it out front. Here's a three. It's no good by Kreager. It rims out. Rather have him slamming balls. Coming up the other way is John Marshall. There's a high shot off glass over Kreager. Crockett scores. Smack dab in the middle of the lane. It's 15-14 Faribault. 5:18 to go in the first half. Halftime, we'll have all our stats, the service of H&R Block with offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. H&R Block, they know taxes. Tomorrow we have our Faribault coaches. I think some girls hockey players are coming by from Faribault on our J. Mold's Bowl coaches show, where you always strike a great meal, and I mean great. Petrichka goes in, and again, we have a block of his shot. I think we're going to have a foul here.
Foul number 10. Nice shot.
Going to be a Ruzick, his second. So Petrichka's at the free throw line. Missed the first one. He's now 2 for 3. Faribault's 4 for 5. He made the second one. He's got 5 points. It's 16-14 Faribault. It's John Marshall. And they run that high offense. Constant movement, not a lot of dribbling. I like that. They get it on the baseline. A pass comes out. Here's a three. It's good. Crockett hits the three. He's got 7. And the Rockets have taken the lead, 17-16, with 4.5 minutes to go in the half. Wolf in the corner to Gonzalez. They get it into Kreager. Flush. A slam by Ryan Kreager. He's got 13 points, and it's 18-13. As John Marshall passes it out front, looking to dribble penetrate. Ooh, that was a nice pass underneath. Shot right under the basket. Was made by Shad, that was an awesome pass to Shad. Unfortunately, I was blocked out by Coach Hildebrand, so I didn't see him. 19-18, who made the pass. Right side is Wolf. Passes it out front to Petrichka, whips it in the left corner. Driving baseline is Cox, goes in, misses everything. He was right under the basket, too. I mean, it wasn't even, he just drew air. And he gets called for a foul to boot. His second. So Redmond will check back in, and Cox will sit down with 3:33 to go in the half, and John Marshall up 19-18. They're looking for their 4th win in the conference and their 5th win of the season. Faribault's looking for win number 8 in the conference and number 9 on the season. As John Marshall runs that high, constant motion offense. There was a travel that wasn't called. Underneath the basket, shots up no good. Rebound yanked down by Wolf. I can't believe the shuffling of the feet that's not called these days. So Wolf brings the ball up the floor. Passes it on the right wing to get it back out front to Wolf. Wolf gets it to Gonzalez on the left side. Here's a 3 by Redmond. It's no good. Rebound taken down by John Marshall with 2:52 to go in the half. So the Rockets bring the ball up by 1 with 2:45 to go. Bounce pass comes out high. The handoff, dribbling to the right side of the lane, abandoning that move, then turnaround shot no good. Rebound taken down by Petrichka. He's off to the races. Petrichka comes flying up. Nice pass and a layup for Wolf. That was an awesome pass by Petrichka. It's 20-19 Falcons with 2:20 to go in the half. Halftime, we'll have our stats. The service of H&R Block, offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. H&R Block, they know taxes. That's all they do. That's why they're so good at it. Nice pass underneath again. Boy, they're getting constant layups. The Falcons are lucky they're not making many of them. Pass goes over to Redmond. They should really not get that close to the basket with Kreager in there. Petrichka's on the left wing, gets it back out front. Wolf swings it on the right side. Redmond, one dribble, gets it back in the lane. Nice bounce pass underneath to Wolf. Wolf goes up under the basket, scores. A little 3-footer. Wolf's got 4, trying to knock the rust off, right? 22-19. Falcons lead it with 1:30 to go in the first half. As John Marshall with the basketball. Down by 3. And they're looking to attack again. Get it on the left wing. Now here's a 3. It's no good. Rebound taken down by John Marshall. Again, I thought he traveled. Going in the basket, throwing up a brick was Shad, and we're going to have a timeout, I think, by Coach Hildebrand. He wants a hoop on this possession. 63 seconds to go in the half. Faribault 22, Rochester John Marshall 19.
Finding health insurance doesn't have to be stressful. For 35 years, Beth Fanning-Hange at Fanning & Associates has been helping people navigate their problems with confidence. Beth takes the time to truly get to know her clients, meeting in person, not leaving you on hold, or handing your information off to strangers. She'll compare plans from multiple providers to find the best fit for your needs. And if you just want to know whether you're paying too much, she'll review that too. Call Beth at Fanning & Associates in downtown Dodge Center. Your consultation is free.
You train hard. You play harder. Now it's time to level up. The Minnesota Air National Guard isn't just a part-time job, it's a launch pad. Get elite training, real-world experience, and college paid for while staying close to home. You've got the drive. We've got the mission. Call 1-800-835-3764. Your future doesn't wait. Neither do we.
John Marshall Pep Band is getting people revved up here in Rochester. We had a good game so far, 22-19. The Faribault Falcons lead. And the difference is the free throw line. They're 5 of 6 from the charity stripe, and John Marshall is 2 for 2, and that obviously is a 3-point difference. So Faribault will get the ball. They have to go the length of the court with 1:03 to go in the half. Petrichka will bring it up as Wolf is getting a breather. Tosses it on the right side to Redmond. The white headband. Ooh, he almost traveled. Gets it out front to Gonzalez. Now in the corner, they go with it to Lockerbie in the game, and he throws it right in the hands of a John Marshall Rocket. Coming back the other way, scoop off glass, and it's good by Crockett. Fourth turnover by Faribault. 22-21 Falcons. 34 seconds to go in the half. They can milk this clock and give them only about 4 seconds if they go right down to the end here at Faribault. Out front with his Gonzalez, tosses it over to Kreager. Hits it back out to Gonzalez. Now Lockerbie. Lockerbie passes it into Petrichka, back to Lockerbie, back to Petrichka, and he's fouled from behind, no question about it, by Geidinger, his first. So Petrichka will get to go to the free throw line because they're in the bonus. Faribault's got one more foul to give, and then the John Marshall Rockets are in the bonus. 13.6 seconds to go in the half. Petrichka's free throw is no good. Man, oh man. You'll get another one here. Oh, wait a minute. They're saying 1-and-1. Didn't he just shoot and miss? He swishes that one. I don't know why he's getting free throws. Coach Daly's wondering the same thing. Wow. So he gets another one. I got to find out if I can get an explanation of that. 5 points at the free throw line for Petrichka. He's got 7 total. And it's 24-21 Faribault with 11 seconds to go in the half. As John Marshall's got 4 seconds. Here's a three from way downtown by Daly. His second triple, and guess what? He just tied the game up. At halftime, John Marshall 24, Faribault 24. The Rockets are on their average, right? They average 49 a game. Faribault averages 60. They're obviously not on their average right at the moment, but they're not too far behind from that. It's 24-piece at halftime. We'll take a look at the statistics that we can put together, courtesy of H&R Block, offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. At H&R Block, they specialize in taxes. You get your maximum refund.
Fresh weekly savings are at Cashwise Foods. Serve up tender Four Brothers top sirloin steak for $7.99 each. Or slow cook Four Brothers premium all-natural country-style pork ribs, only $1.99 a pound for a comfort food favorite. Complete the meal with Farmer's Promise russet potatoes, just $1.99 for a 5-pound bag. And don't miss the BOGO sale on pantry staples you use every day. Remarkable quality, incredible value. Cashwise.
From the Cashwise Foods.
At Community Resource Bank, they're more than just a place to manage your money. They're your neighbors, your supporters, your financial partners. Whether you're starting fresh or planning ahead, the team at Community Resource Bank is ready to help with banking that fits your life. Stop in, say hi, and see why more people are choosing Community Resource Bank. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC.
Check out these hot deals at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna and watch the savings add up. Get all-natural, thick-cut, bone-in Iowa pork chops for $2.49 a pound. USDA Choice bacon-wrapped 8-ounce sirloins for $6.99 each. Vandecamp's fish, $5.98. 1-pound packages of Fairway butter, $2.77. And Sara Lee butter bread or Fairway cottage bread, only $1.99. Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 9 p.m.
Harley's Auto Salvage has been in business over a half-century, serving people through their like-magic nationwide parts locator, new and used auto parts. Check out their large supply of new and used tires, 30-day warranty on electronics, 60-day warranty on all motors and transmissions with extended warranties available.
Cody here with Harley's Auto Salvage. Haven't been here in a while? Stop in and check out our drive-thru recycling building. You can recycle your aluminum cans, copper, brass, and metal. And of course, we're always here to help you get that newer used auto part. Harley's Auto Salvage.
At the half, we have a score of 24-24. We got some kind of a flag detail here that was twirling some fake rifles. And now they got flags. Entertaining the crowd here on senior night at Rochester John Marshall High School, where the band has been performing and entertaining the crowd. They're flinging, and they got black uniforms on, and they're flinging, well, St. Olaf Ole in black and gold, frankly, on their flags. We usually do the visitors first. When we do the scoring, there's not much to talk about. Faribault has only 3 players that have scored. Ryan Kreager's got 13. Brandon Petritsky's got 7. And Brewer Wolf has 4. 7 of 9 from the free throw line of the Falcons. They have just 1 3-point basket. That was by Kreager. They have 4 turnovers in the first half. We'll take a look at John Marshall's scoring right after this.
Specialty Personnel Services can solve both sides of work-related problems. For employees, they can put you to work in a short period of time with employers that are in need of your skills. For you employers, Specialty Personnel Services has a list of potential employees that have the skill set to excel on your company's team. Don't waste time chasing want ads. Let the professionals work for you. They do specializing in construction and manufacturing jobs. Specialty Personnel Services in Owatonna. Call 451-5773. In Austin, 433-5570.
Hey, Ken Herbeck here. Is it time for a tune-up or maybe a new furnace? Call Owatonna Heating and Cooling, your local Carrier dealer today, and have your furnace checked. Don't wait until you're without heat and below zero temperatures. Call us to get your furnace checked to prevent carbon monoxide poisoning or sudden furnace failure when you really need it most. Owatonna Heating and Cooling is your local Carrier dealer. Turn to the experts. Find us online at owatonna-heating.com or call 507-451-2051. That's 451-2051.
Minnesota Coaches Incorporated is proud to transport teams, athletes, cheerleaders, and coaches, getting you to the game all season long. Since the 1930s, they've been your trusted full-service charter planner, serving local communities with safe, reliable travel. From private charters and school trips to tour groups, sports teams, and church outings, they've got you covered. Minnesota Coaches Incorporated. Full-service travel with peace of mind. Visit minnesotacoaches.com or call 507-334-5121 today.
There are 5 different people that scored for John Marshall in the first half, led by Aiden Crockett. He's a 6-foot senior. He's got 9 points. 6 for Jackson Daly, the 5'11 junior. 4 for Mac Shad. He is a 6'6 senior. 3 points for Cusick off the bench. Ruzick, I should say. Can't read my own writing here. That's an R, not a K. Ruzick. The 6'6 sophomore hit a 3-point basket in the first half. 4 3-point baskets for John Marshall. 1 3-point basket for Faribault. We're tied at 24 apiece. The Rockets are 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and again, Faribault is 7 of 9. Points in the paint, Faribault 14, and John Marshall 10 points in the paint in the first half. Again, the JV had running time in the second half with John Marshall running away with the game, 69-26. Somehow I don't think this is going to be a running
File
time
your
game.
taxes with expert help at H&R Block in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. Their tax preparers average over a decade of tax preparation experience. The awesome thing these days is you put the information together, drop it off, and if your preparer has any questions, they'll call you. It's fast and so easy. H&R Block, Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville, where you get your maximum refund guaranteed. Discover the finest jewelry collection in southern Minnesota, right in downtown Canyon at Todd G. Jewelry. With an extensive selection to suit every style and budget, you'll find everything from timeless watches and elegant jewelry to unique money clips and more. Personalize your gift with a custom engraving. Add a name, a special message, or both to make it truly one of a kind. Because you don't want just any diamond. You want a Todd G. Jewelry diamond.
Specialty Personnel Services can solve both sides of work-related problems. For employees, they can put you to work in a short period of time with employers that are in need of your skills. For you employers, Specialty Personnel Services has a list of potential employees that have the skill set to excel on your company's team. Don't waste time chasing want ads. Let the professionals work for you. They do specializing in construction and manufacturing jobs. Specialty Personnel Services in Owatonna. Call 451-5773. In Austin, 433-5570.
Now the Rockets are back on the floor warming up. The Falcons have just come back on the floor. Not many guys are warming up, to be honest. And both teams could certainly use it. We've only got 24 total points scored in this game in the first half. And this is with a shot clock, ladies and gentlemen, a shot clock. So let's see if the Falcons can get this thing motored up. Coach Hildebrandt's been encouraging his team to run, and beat the John Marshall defense down the floor. Haven't been able to get a whole lot of fast break points so far. We'll be back with the second half right after these
JMO's Bowl in Faribault is this area's fun center. Bowling is a great exercise and can be enjoyed by the young and old. Birthday party packages are available for kids and adults. JMO's, where you always strike a great meal, has incredibly delicious food. Homemade pizzas, the ribs are out of this world, drop off the bone good. JMO's is always looking for quality employees with a variety of jobs available. So take a trip to JMO's Bowl in Faribault. It'll put a smile on your face. Maybe your tummy, too.
Need a workhorse? Get behind the wheel of a Coyote tractor and feel the difference. Built to outwork, outlast, and outperform, Coyote is the name pros trust. Tough terrain, heavy loads, no problem. Coyote was made for this. Don't settle. Power up your property with a Coyote today. Stop in and check out the full line at your local Coyote dealer. Northland Farm Systems, 2250 Austin Road in Owatonna, or online at northlandfarmsystems.com.
Now we get ready for the second half. Falcons will be going left to right, and the Rockets right to left in your radio dial. Gordy Kosfeld here at the KDHL Sports Microphone on KDHL AM Faribault, Minnesota. Town Square Media Station. Supposed to say hi to Pat Petrichka again. Listening back in Faribault. Well, at least I know I got one listener. Tied at 24 as we start the second half. Faribault will get the ball. Trichka's on the floor along with Wolf and Kreager. Gonzalez. Redmond. As Wolf passes it over to Gonzalez. Gets it to Kreager out high. They swing it on the left side. Trichka gets it in the corner for three. It's no good by Redmond. Rebound. Kreager saves it in, but right into the hands of a Rocket. And here comes John Marshall. Has a chance to take the lead. They lob it on the block, going one way, then the other, and then the other. He passes it on the right wing. A couple of left-handed dribbles through the lane. They get it back top of the key. Here's a attack of the basket. Nice job by Wolf to shut him off. They get it inside the lane. Little hook shot right under the basket is made by Vath. That's his second hoop. And it's 26-24 John Marshall. Kreager gets an easy layup. He's got 15. As John Marshall brings the ball up. Still continues with that high motion offense with not a ton of dribbling. As I say that, they dribble a little more. Pass goes in the corner. It's stolen away by Wolf. John Marshall's third turnover, that's all. Faribault's got 4. Wolf gets it in the corner to Petrichka. Right side of the hoop. Petrichka. Got it to Kreager. Kreager gets it off glass to Wolf, and he missed the shot. Coming flying up the floor is John Marshall. Looks like they want to up the pace here. Bounce pass comes out front. I guess I would want to beat the 6'10 Kreager down the floor too if I could. John Marshall, bounce pass in the lane, and again, an open layup, and he missed it. Another open bunny. That was by Shad. He's a 6'4" senior.
Number 22, Wolf.
Going to be on Wolf, his second. Free throw is good. They're 3 for 3 from the charity stripe, and they had a 1-point lead. 27-26. John Marshall here in Rochester. Made them both. They're 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Faribault is 7 for 9. Kreager long three is short. And rebound's going to go out of bounds. And they say JM touched it, I guess. Got a foul underneath. Going to be on Shad, his third. So Shad just got his third foul for John Marshall. Redmond will inbound it, passes it to Gonzalez. Dribbles to his right, looks, passes it out front to Wolf. Wolf passes it back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez dribble penetrates. Wanted to bounce it in the corner, does. He'll get the ball to Petrichka. Bang, he hits a triple. Petrichka hits the three, he's got 10. And it's 29-28 Faribault, and let's see if we can get some stops here. As John Marshall swings it on the left wing to get it on the block. Shots up under the basket again. You know, all that height in there, it didn't seem to matter. As Crockett scored, smack dab in the middle of the paint. They have 14 points in the paint, do the Rockets. It's 30-29. Kreager is way out on the top of the key. They get it in the corner. Wolf drives, gets it underneath the Gonzalez who scores.
Field goal for Faribault, number 5, Tristan Gonzalez.
His first basket, and it's 31-30 Faribault. John Marshall moving the ball around. Here's a three. It's a brick. Rebound is going to come down to JM. We got to bang the glass better. You had 6'7" and 6'10" in there. And they're not getting rebounds. You get it back out front. Backing up with the ball. He looks to shoot, and he misses. Rebound's taken down by, well, Wolf had it, and I think he's fouled.
Number 2, Crockett.
Yeah, it's going to be on Crockett, his second. 31-30 Faribault. Believe it or not, we're in the second half. 14 minutes to go. Redmond turns the ball over. John Marshall gets under the basket. Kreager rejects it. Coming back the other way is Gonzalez. Gonzalez goes in the lane, kicks it in the corner. Here's a three by Petrichka. Short. Rebound taken down by John Marshall. Coming out of there with the basketball for JM is Vath. He gets it back out front. They pass it in the lane. Shots right smack dab over Kreager. Made by Shad. All their points have been in the paint other than 2 free throws here in the half. And the Rockets are up 32-31. Petrichka picks up an errant ball, gets it out front. Passes it on the right side to Wolf. Wolf gets in attack mode underneath the Kreager. Went in for a layup. Actually was going to dunk it, and he made a great athletic move. He got fouled and still made the basket. That was incredible. He's got 17. There's a chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way and give the Falcons a 2-point lead. You get the sense this baby's going to go right down to the wire. And he makes the free throw. 8 for 10 from the free throw line are the Falcons. 4 for 4 are the Rockets. Our stats, the service of H&R Block offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. John Marshall with the ball. Madej is in the game for Faribault. They bounce it underneath. Cox is in the game for Faribault. And Cox just got a turnover from JM. That's just their fourth. Petrichka passes it to Wolf. Wolf dribbles to his right. Wants to get into Kreager. Can't. They front him. Now they get it back to Kreager under the basket, and he scores off glass. He gets it that deep. It's awfully hard to stop him. He's got 20 points, and it's 36-32 Faribault Falcons. Thanks to the 6'10", Ryan Kreager. A timeout by Coach Daly. Faribault up by 4, 36-32 with 12:25 to go in regulation.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault is a proud sponsor of all area athletics. Are you ready for your game day party? From USDA choice steaks and fresh produce to snacks and delicious meat and cheese trays, Fairway has everything you need to fuel your crew. Shop online for easy curbside pickup or check out their weekly ad in store. They're open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. for all your grocery needs. Good luck to all area athletes from Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault.
36-32, Faribault leads it. 12:25 to go in regulation. John Marshall gets the ball. They have to go length of the floor. Faribault will pick them up at half court. We'll see if they continue to get some points in the paint. They bounce it on the baseline. Get it on the left wing. 18 feet away, drops it off. The ball's knocked away, and Wolf gets the turnover. He's going to go in for the layup. Left-handed layup is good by Wolf. Fifth turnover, 4 points off turnovers for Faribault, and it's 38-32. They get some turnovers here. They can push this up in a hurry. Bounce pass underneath. There's again almost a layup. Here's a three. It's no good. Rebound taken out by John Marshall. Man, oh man. As the pass through the lane, they get it back out top. They get it on the paint. Here's a long-range jumper that's no good. Rebound yanked down by John Marshall, and Wolf ties him up. Possession arrow goes JM way. 11:17 to go. It's a 38-32 Faribault lead. Been exciting in terms of score, but boy, oh boy. Obviously not a lot of scoring. Pass goes in the right corner. John Marshall has it out front. They look to improve their spacing. If I'm Faribault, I think I'd go with a zone. They wouldn't get those points in the paint. You have Kreager in the middle of that thing. Well, Wolf just got his third foul. He has to come off with 6 points and 11:07 to go. John Marshall inbounded underneath their own basket. Guy goes in for a shot, missed it. Madej comes flying up the floor, goes in, layup is good. Boy, when he gets going full speed, man, he's got some jets. 4 points off turnovers this half. The officials coming over the scorer's table. I'm trying to hear the official here. He's in front of us. 40-32, Faribault leads. Coach Hildebrand shrugging his shoulders as John Marshall brings the ball up right to left on your radio dial. Biggest lead of the night for either team right now. The Falcons up by 8. And they are hassling the guards out front with Madej and those quick hands. Cox, too. Here's a three. Bang. Well, that was way downtown by Daly. That's his third triple. I think I'd take my chances with those, to be honest. Kreager has it out front. Again, way out top between the two circles. Gonzalez to Petrichka. Nope. Going down on the block is Kreager. Petrichka swings it left side to Gonzalez. Goes in the paint. Tried to scoop it to Petrichka, and it goes out of bounds. It's a turnover. Just the second this half, the sixth of the game for Faribault. They're up by 5 with 10:10 to go. Nothing is easy, is it? So John Marshall will walk the ball up right to left on your radio dial. They don't want this to be an up and down game. They do not score a ton. Pass goes baseline. Kreager shuts him off. They get it in the corner. Here's an open three. It's no good. Rebound. Kreager went high for that one. Lost it. Gets it back. Throws it to his teammate Gonzalez, who gets it over to Petrichka. Petrichka at the volleyball attack line. Swings it to Gonzalez. Now Gonzalez gets it back after giving it up. Here's Madej. Madej dribbles to his left. Passes it on the right side. They get it to a going to the basket Kreager, and he is fouled. Coach Daly can't believe the foul, but I think it was pretty obvious. It's going to be on Geidinger, his second. Kreager is 3 for 3 at the free throw line tonight. He's 4 for 4. He's got 21 points. Of the team's 41 points. His next free throw is good. 22 points for Kreager, and it's 42-35. As John Marshall finds themselves down by 7. They've been down by as many as 8. Here's a steal by Petrichka. Throws it ahead to Madej. Motors down the field. Missed the layup, but the putback is good by Cox. Good job following the play by Cox. And Coach Daly's going to take a timeout. That was a great play by Cox to follow on the miss. As John Marshall all of a sudden has turned the ball over 5 times this half. And 6 points have been scored off those turnovers. And it's a 9-point lead for the Falcons with 9:05 to go. Can they continue to distance themselves from the Rockets?
As a business owner, you understand the importance of protecting your reputation, workplace, employees, and financial assets. Our team is ready to help yours by creating a custom lineup of industry-specific coverages and risk management service to help you stay at the top of your game. Contact your local Federated representative for more information today. Federated Insurance. It's our business to protect yours. Rated A+ Superior by AM Best Company.
John Marshall will bring the ball up. 9:05 to go. Faribault has a 9-point lead, 44-35. And let's see what Coach Daly mapped out in that timeout. They've been pretty accurate from three-point range in this game. Pass goes on the block. Kreager shuts him off. Here's a three. It's no good. Rebound Kreager, I thought had it. Shots up no good by John Marshall. And now it's picked up by JM. Faribault's calling for a tie-up. Official says no. Going to be on Cox. His third. So John Marshall inbounded underneath their own basket, moving right to left on your radio dial. They get it in the paint. He puts it on the deck, loses it, and they say it's going to belong to Faribault. Another turnover by John Marshall. 6th of this half, 8th of the game. And it's 44-35. The Falcons can go up double digits on this possession. Wolf jogs it up across midcourt, gets it to Madej. Back out front to Kreager, way out top of the key. They swing it over to Gonzalez. Kreager looks like he wants to post up. Madej gets it out front now to Wolf. Wolf spins in the lane. And he goes up and misses it off glass. Rebound taken down by John Marshall. Coach Daly saying, let's go. He's jumping up and down like the Easter Bunny. Ball is knocked away, and Faribault's going to get another turnover. Sometimes you don't want to get going faster than you can, if you know what I mean. Madej scores off glass. He's got 4 points. And with 7:44 to go, it's a double-digit Falcon lead, 46-35. John Marshall 3 is an air ball. Rebound Wolf. Gonzalez in the open floor, gets shut off. To Wolf. To Petritschka. Layup is good. Left-handed, left side. He's got 12. And it's 48-35 Falcons. With 7 minutes to go. Shots up and in right under the basket. I don't know how you can get that many shots that close. Shad scores. 48-37 Faribault. Madej passes it out front to Kreager. Gets it in the corner to Petritschka. Dribbles in the lane. Goes up off glass. Missed it. Rebound tipped up. No good by Wolf. And it comes down to John Marshall, and they're off to the races. Pass on the right side. Shot is going to go from the right side, and it's in and out. No good. Rebound taken out by John Marshall. Boy, Faribault's getting beat on the glass this half. Kreager gets that one. It's 48-37. They do have the lead, Faribault does. Pass goes in the corner to Petritschka. Petritschka goes in attack mode and shoots the ball and hits the bottom of the backboard. You thought he was fouled. Coming up the other way is John Marshall. Petritschka kind of trailing the play. They bounce it underneath, does John Marshall. They get it in the corner for three. It's short. And rebound taken down by Kreager. Coach Daly just kind of holds his hands on his head. And Coach Hildebrandt's going to take a timeout. 5:57 to go in this one. Faribault 48. Rochester John Marshall 37 in Med City tonight here on
Hey, Ken
KDHO.
Herbeck here. Is it time for a tune-up or maybe a new furnace? Call Owatonna Heating and Cooling, your local Carrier dealer today, and have your furnace checked. Don't wait until you're without heat and below zero temperatures. Call us to get your furnace checked to prevent carbon monoxide poisoning or sudden furnace failure when you really need it most. Owatonna Heating and Cooling is your local Carrier dealer. Turn to the experts. Find us online at owatonna-heating.com or call 507-451-2051. That's 451-2051.
At Community Resource Bank, they're more than just a place to manage your money. They're your neighbors, your supporters, your financial partners. Whether you're starting fresh or planning ahead, the team at Community Resource Bank is ready to help with banking that fits your life. Stop in, say hi, and see why more people are choosing Community Resource Bank. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC.
48-37 is our score. The Faribault Falcons have the lead with 5 minutes and 57 seconds to go in this game. They really established themselves over the last few minutes. We told you at the outset, John Marshall does not score a lot. As Brewer Wolf with the basketball, passes it right side to Madej. Out front to Kreager. Gets it on the left side to Gonzalez. Back to Kreager. They might let some air out of the ball here if you're Faribault and you're up by double digits. They can't score without the ball. Madej gets it in the corner to Redmond. Back out to Madej, and he throws the ball. And John Marshall ends up stealing it, and the layup is good. Daly scores on the layup. He was trying to throw it to Kreager, who was moving down to the basket. And he didn't think he was moving down to the basket. And it was an easy turnover for John Marshall to score points off him. It's a 9-point Falcon lead. Wolf gets, wow, it looked like he was fouled. Coming back the other way, John Marshall is an alley-oop. And then the shots under the basket scoring is Daly. And they called a foul on the play. Going to be on Madej. That's his third. And all of a sudden, what was double digits is 7 points. As Cox gets ready to check in, the free throw is no good by Bath. So Wolf brings the ball up, gets it to Madej, out front to Kreager. They swing it, get it on the block to Wolf, and he is fouled. As he was posting up. Foul's going to be on Geidinger, his third. So Cox is going to check in. Madej is going to have a cushioned seat. I had to bring my own cushion. We have a plastic seat for me. Pass comes in the corner for three. It's no good. Rebound taken down. Boy, I tell you, Kreager was dominating inside. Get him the ball. 48-41. You don't want to lose this lead. Bounce pass underneath. Shots blocked by Kreager. Wolf takes it down. It comes flying up the floor. It sure looked like it was a foul that wasn't called. As he passes it back to Kreager, it is Wolf. Gets it back to Wolf. Wolf with the basketball will bounce it underneath. Layup is good. Beautiful pass as Cox easily scores on a layup. That was gorgeous. 50-41, Faribault, 4:05 to go. A looping pass on the left wing. They bounce it in the back. Wolf steals it, saves it inbounds to Redmond. As John Marshall turns it over again, and now Faribault turns it right back over. He gets in attack mode. Almost lost the ball. And we're going to have a travel called on JM. Their 9th turnover this half. That's kind of what's killed them. Faribault has just 3 turnovers this half, 7 total in the game. Only 2 turnovers in the first half for John Marshall. So Faribault's turned up their defense a tad. With 3:40 to go, it's a 9-point Faribault lead, 50-41. As Gonzalez has it on the right wing. Again, Kreager comes way out near the volleyball attack line to get the ball. Gets it back, missed the dunk. And the ball's going to go back to JM. He missed the dunk. Hit the back of the iron and bounded out of bounds. 50-41 Faribault with 3 minutes and 19 seconds to go. I think I'd be letting the air out of the ball. I know it's not exciting, but you have a better opportunity to win then. Pass goes in the corner. They go baseline. He had a wide open layup, passed it up. Here's a 3. It's no good. Rebound. Kreager went high in the air. Cox comes out of there with it. It's a 2-on-1. He bounces it ahead to Redmond. Redmond goes in off glass, missed it. Rebound taken down. I think they would have been better off pulling it out. 2:50 to go. I mean, you're in the driver's seat here if you pull it out. Now John Marshall can eat into the lead. Here's a shot from 3. It's no good. Rebound. Kreager taps it to himself, gets it over to Wolf. And Coach Daly says we got to get pressure on Mr. Wolf as he brings the ball up the floor. He does. Passes it to Kreager. On the right side, they go with it to Redmond. Redmond 3 is bang. Liam Redmond hits his first basket. It's a big 3 with 2 minutes and 16 seconds to go. It's 53-41, and it looks like Faribault is going to pick up their 9th win, their 8th in the conference. John Marshall will drop to 3-15, 4-20 on the season. As they are going to shoot a 3, it's no good. Rebound Wolf with 1:54 to go in the game. Coach Daly saying, get on Mr. Wolf. He brings the ball up the floor. Has it stolen from behind. Coming back the other way. Bank shot is good by Crockett as he just picked the pocket of Mr. Wolf from behind. That's their 6th point off turnovers. And with 1:39 to go, you would think this thing would be over, but you never know. A 10-point Faribault lead, 53-43. At conclusion of our game, we'll have our H&R Block statistics in this one. John Marshall's 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Faribault's 10 for 12. They've kind of let him play, which I like, to be honest. It's both ways. It's pretty good. They're doing a nice job. You can hear the John Marshall band. They didn't leave early. I like that, too. Some schools you go, they play the national anthem, and then they go home. They're here for the whole game. It's senior night for John Marshall. They honored their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seniors before the game. Faribault will get the ball. With 1:39 to go, they have to go the length of the floor. Wolf's going to get trapped, bounce it back to Gonzalez. Passes it to Kreager. Kreager looked to throw it. It looked like he was fouled. The ball's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a turnover by Faribault. Coach Hildebrandt saying to the official, he contacted him here by the midcourt. 53-43. Faribault leads, and now we got a foul. Slow to get up is Redmond.
Foul number 20.
His second foul. Well, you don't want to put them in the bonus if you can help it. There's 1:30 to go. And you got a 10-point lead. So Redmond's going to check out. Cox is back in the game. With 90 seconds to go in this one. Big Nine Conference basketball here on KDHL, Southern Minnesota sports leader. For nearly 8 decades. Got a bit of a cold coming on here, sorry. Pass goes on the left side. Here's a 3. Bang. Daly hits his 4th triple. And this thing's not over. 7 points with 1:16 to go. Certainly doable. You got to be strong with the ball if you're Faribault. 1:16 to go. It's 53-46 Faribault. Coach Hildebrandt right in front of us with the grease board. Going over some strategy here. Kreager's led the way with 22 points. He's the only guy in double figures. No, I'm sorry. He's not the only guy in double figures. 12 for Petrichka, too. They don't have his number on the board, but he's certainly out there. So on the floor now, Gonzalez, Kreager, Wolf, Petrichka, and Cox. And Faribault will bring the ball up the floor, and you just got to be strong with the ball, not turn it over. Milk some clock. They pass it into Cox. Wow, he was fouled, no call. Going in and making the layup is John Marshall. That's ridiculous. Geidinger gets the layup. There's no question, he absolutely mugged him. And it's 53-48. It's a 5-point game with 1:01 to go. That was horrible. Cox gets the ball, passes it to Wolf, bounces it, don't go up right away. Kreager does go up right away, and he gets fouled. I'd hold the ball out, man.
Foul number 5.
So Kreager's at the free throw line. He misses it. His first miss tonight. He was 5 for 5 prior to that. Like I said before, nothing comes easy. 55 seconds to go. He made the second one. So Kreager has 23 points. And John Marshall's got to jack him up. There's a 3, no good. Rebound by Cox. Hold it out. Cox comes flying up the floor, had it knocked away. And I think we're going to have a foul with 39 seconds to go. Up by 6 of the Falcons. It's just 2 3-point baskets. Foul's going to be on Crockett, his third. And Cox is at the free throw line. He's not been there yet tonight. He's got 4 points. And he makes the first one. Makes this. It'll be an 8-point lead with 39 seconds to go. And they'll be in jack-em-up mode. He swishes it. Faribault's been very good at the free throw line. They've only missed 3 free throws the entire night, and that's not been customary. 35 seconds to go. 56-48. Here's a long triple, and it's good. Crockett hits the triple, his second three. They had 4 threes in the first half. They have 2 threes here in the second half. No, they have 3 threes. They have 7 total threes in this game. It's a 5-point game again with 30 seconds to go. Faribault has 1, 2, 3 threes. Kreager's got 23 points. 18 for Aiden Crockett, the 6-foot senior, including a couple of triples. 4 for 5 from the free throw line is John Marshall. 6 of 7 this half is Faribault at the free throw line. They're 13 of 16. This thing's not over, folks. Probably should have been. But the other team tries too. So Faribault will inbound the ball. They have to go the length of the floor with 29.9 seconds. There's no shot clock. They get it into Wolf. And they immediately foul Mr. Wolf. Geidinger gets his 4th foul. Brewer Wolf head to the free throw line where he is. Well, he hasn't shot any yet. He missed it. Rebound taken down by John Marshall. They come flying up the floor. Here's a 3. It's no good. Rebound taken down. Wolf gets it over to Kreager. He'll pass it. Somebody grabbed Kreager's jersey big time. They didn't call it. They get into Kreager. He goes in for the flush, and that might do it. An exclamation point on this one. 58-51. 6 seconds to go, and that should do it. I don't know why Faribault just fouled. I mean, Coach Hildebrand saying, what are we fouling for? 3.2 seconds to go. Let them shoot. You got a 7-point lead. If they make it, you got a 5-point lead. With 3 seconds to go, and less than that. So they'll inbound it. Under their basket. Off glass, missing. And that's the game. 58-51. The Faribault Falcons end a 3-game losing streak. John Marshall's losing streak is extended to 4 games. Three threes in this game by Faribault. 7 by John Marshall. John Marshall in the second half. 2 of 3 from the free throw line. They were 4 of 5 in the game. They had 11 turnovers. 8 points were scored off of them by Faribault. And they win by 7. 10 turnovers by Faribault. 8 points were scored off those by John Marshall. John Marshall, 6 of 8 from the free throw line in the second half. 13 of 17 for the game. Or no, I'm talking about Faribault. Faribault is 13 of 17 from the free throw line, and John Marshall is 4 of 5. So the Falcons end their losing streak. They're now 8 and 11 in the conference, and they're 9 and 14 overall. They'll play Monday at Castle-Manivaux, I think. John Marshall, I think that's a makeup game if I remember right. John Marshall drops to 3 and 15 in the league. Four and 20 overall on the season. Our stats tonight, a service of H&R Block. Officers in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. Kreager led the way with 25 points. He had a 3, and he had 3 flushes. Good to see Brewer Wolf back. He got 6. 3 for Liam Redmond on a 3-point basket. Matrich got a 3-point basket. He had 12 points in the game. Gonzalez had 2. Madej had 4. And Cox had 6 off the bench. And they got good production off their bench. Faribault did with 14 points off the bench compared to 5 for John Marshall. As again, Faribault wins it 58-53.
You train hard. You play harder. Now it's time to level up. The Minnesota Air National Guard isn't just a part-time job, it's a launch pad. Get elite training, real-world experience, and college paid for while staying close to home. You've got the drive. We've got the mission. Call 1-800-835-3764. Your future doesn't wait. Neither do we.
I said the score wrong. It's 58-51 is the final score. Sorry about that. As John Marshall had 3 guys in double figures. They were led by Crockett. The senior had 16, including a couple of triples. 16. By Shad. Oh, I'm sorry, Shad had 10. Daly had 16. 4 by Bath. 3 by Ruzick on a 3-point basket. And 2 by Geidinger for John Marshall. Let's see, points in the paint here. Faribault had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. 36 points in the paint. John Marshall had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. They had 26 points in the paint. Points off turnovers again were, well, actually it was tied, 8 each. No, 10 points off turnovers by Faribault, 8 by John Marshall in the game. So there you have it. The Faribault Falcons win this one. 58-51 is your final score tonight from Rochester, Minnesota. Hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Again, tomorrow we have our Faribault Coaches Show at J-Mo's Bowl, where you always strike a great meal. I mean, they got super food. And we'll be there, and I think some girls hockey players will be popping out, too, to visit with Royal Ross and yours truly. We have our Faribault Coaches Show at 10. It goes till 10:30. If you miss it then, we'll get a recording of it, throw it up on our website under the Coaches Show tab at kdhlradio.com. We have our Coaches Shows beginning at 9:40 with Cannon Falls, followed by Northfield. And then after the 10 to 10:30 program, we have Kenyon Wanamingo, followed by Zambroda Mazeppa, Triton, and then Castle-Manivaux concludes our shows. just before 11. Till next time, this is Gordy Kotzfeld. Have yourselves a super rest of the weekend.